Welcome back. Hey, easy job for me today. Look at all that sunshine. Nice blue skies outside here in Grand Junction. Though we started to warm up, 91 degrees right now, 88% humidity though. That moisture has left both the surface and the upper air now, so not a lot of clouds, not a lot of humidity. Though still a bit warmer than we really like to see. You're running about 5 to 10 degrees above average, depending on where you're at. Montrose, 87 degrees, 13% humidity. Look, we're going to warm up these next few days here. I don't expect that cool down to come for until next week, although it is coming up eventually. Our satellite and radar, of course, shows about what you'd expect. Not even moisture down towards the San Juans, a lot of sunshine, and I hope you did have a great Labor Day weekend. You still technically are on that weekend, right? I hope you didn't have to work today. Only a few degrees above average, but this is certainly still more than we typically are going to see in September. We really should be in the mid to upper 80s for most of us. And the past few days and last week, we did see that with that increasing cloud cover, getting into those mid to upper 80s, even down to 76 degrees last Friday. But we're in that warming period now. Moderate allergens have made us feel a bit sneezy these past 2 days too, if you have been outside. Our futurecast shows really two different parts of the United States getting completely different conditions. We have high pressure, of course, over here in the west. That's what's making us feel so sunny and so hot for the start of September, compared to over towards the east, where you have these really deep systems of low pressure bringing some rainfall in fronts towards the eastern portion of the U.S. We finally entered those transitional seasons. Some of that cooler air is going to start to come down, and that means, of course, those deeper systems of low pressure. Unfortunately, it's going to take us a bit longer to get those, and we would really like to see some rainfall, but there's not a lot of moisture available right now. This redder to oranger zone here behind me, that's of course showing our lack of moisture compared to that monsoonal moisture coming up from the Gulf that we are just not going to tap into these next few days here. So to show you on our future cast here, hey, a whole lot of nothing here on the western slope. Maybe a spare cloud or two. This is Tuesday at 1 p.m., but that's really confined most towards the eastern portion of the divide and the absolute highest elevations here on the western slope. So I really don't think we have much to worry about in terms of cloud cover. Although once we get into the weekend, we are going to have a lot more to talk about. Still, this widely scattered zone here is my chances. Although it is to note there is a little bit of variation in our models right now. We could just see a normal tap back into that monsoonal moisture. On the other hand, though, there might be a Pacific low coming in. If that gets too close, we could see some stronger storms over the weekend. So you don't need to worry about it too much now, but just keep in mind if you have any plans this weekend. And it's fall, for me at least. It's meteorological fall, the first day of when meteorologists kind of try to take those numbers and try to average them. That's why we have this meteorological fall at all. It's to these simple 30-day, 3-month seasons to help us get those statistics a little bit easier. Tonight, 58 degrees is going to be our low, and of course, clear skies like we would expect, and then we'll get to tomorrow, and we'll still be running above average. In fact, I think we're going to warm up a bit over these next few days here. 94 in Grand Junction, 92 in Peone, getting only into those upper 70s in Gunnison and Aspen, but still a bit warmer than what we'd expect for the start of September. Our 7th day here, we're going to see 94 degrees on Tuesday and those sunny skies. A little bit of cloud cover, I think, on Wednesday. That might put a cap on our high, but still, I've got 93 degrees, 96 on Thursday, and you start to get a little bit nervous, right, getting those mid-90s. But then we'll start to cool down as that moisture moves into the area. 89 on Friday, 85 on Saturday. You see those rainfall chances. We might tweak those a little bit as we progress throughout the week, but right now I'm still thinking only light rainfall. 86 on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday in Montrose, looking pretty consistent to start the week out. Then you see those clouds move in, only getting into the upper 70s on Sunday, 81 next week on Monday in Montrose. Moisture later on.